$20 billion liquidated from the market today. History was made. It all started from about 122. I was actually in a short today, 121,500. Had me a nice little entry up here. And that was my short. And then I closed about right there. So I did not anticipate history to be made today. Still made some good profits. But yeah, seeing this is just like, wow. Generational wealth in if I would have accidentally just left it open, And anyways, not sure. That is a $10,000 wick. 102,200 straight up to close at 13. It's a $10,000, $11,000 wick. Also just 10,000. That's insane. I haven't ever seen that. Candle's printed forever. That is a full-on 4-hour printed candle. Ignore the FedEx truck driving by. Fucking figures. That just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. That's a huge. China woke up and said, "Fuck you." Today is what happened. That is crazy. I'm sure a lot of people are feeling the pain today. I'm sure a lot of people got hurt really bad. Luckily I did not. And we're right in the middle of this dump, and I'm not entering anywhere in here. I would love to long this. I think a lot of retail is thinking it's going to bounce and kind of V up. It could. It could also come back down and do a double fuck down here to 96K. And really, after today, I think a lot of people are waiting out this. And what I think happened was Binance tweeted something saying that funds are seifu, and it just seems unacceptable that these big exchanges can just freeze and lock up the entire market and cause panic sell-offs like this. I feel like it was on purpose. Trump had also tweeted something about tariffs to China are going to 100% or November 1st. So I thought that was part of the news. And yeah, who knows if he had shorts positioned before that announcement. But, you're always skeptical of some of these big leaders with money. And they know that they can fluctuate the market by a single post or tweet, and it violate the entire market. And now nobody knows if it's bullish or bearish, and the market's just gonna do who knows what for the whole weekend. Anyways, days like this, it's just good to walk away and let the market reset. Let it do what it's gonna do. Over the next week or so, we'll kind of get some sentiment back in play, and there'll be, it'll level out. It'll be all over the news about how there was 20 billion in liquidations, as it already is. I'm sure your threads or posts are just full of crypto news about how everything was liquidated today. So if you made money today like me, congratulations. If you lost money today like a lot of people, then just like go touch some grass, enjoy the rain if it's raining where you're at. Sometimes we just gotta walk away from the market and stay away from revenge trading, especially when the market is just volatile like this. This happens every bull run. Exchanges freeze up, say overload, can't process transactions, yada yada. It just is a part of the process, and this is why risk management is so important, and a solid, rock solid discipline and trading. You gotta have a trading psychology like down, because this stuff happens every year and is going to continue to happen even 20 years from now. Nothing's gonna change. It's the exchanges just resetting the market. It could have been a $20 billion spike upwards. It could have just went the other way, and it just ran straight to 40,000, 140,000, whatever. But the market decided to go down because we just ran up, 16K in like a week. I anticipated a dump today, but I did not anticipate that. And I guarantee you almost every trader across the board did not anticipate that. I had it marked out. This is it's still within my channel here. The blue lines are daily sessions, so ignore I don't know I can't really ignore those. But yeah, this curvature has been following all of the dips, and we hit that $1 billion bullish block pretty solid. Grabbed that liquidity down there and bounced hard. For the people that had their limits at 103, 102, they got filled nicely today and instantly, got a good wick up, good leg up. Hopefully they took profit. I think we're going to retest down here again, if not lower. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Honestly, we could just pump up and just go 10% in the opposite direction now, because every fucking long liquidation got reset. Now everybody that was long anywhere in here is looking to enter again, trying to catch this, next leg up. So this, in my opinion, I'll just wait. I didn't get in. I don't plan on getting in until we either can confirm back up above 118 or so, 120 even. We need to reclaim some higher levels before I'm gonna try to enter. Maybe even Sunday night we might get another pump. Tomorrow morning tonight we'll probably get another dump back down. Who knows? If you are one of the people that are new at trading, I recommend just being patient as you can and not jumping in to a trade. The market loves to eat up at those emotions like FOMO, fear of missing out. When the market dips heavy like this, a lot of traders love to just try to get in anywhere in here, and the market will come back down, eat those late longs up, and liquidate those, and then it'll make its move. Right? It likes to do a double dump. We'll do a dump, go over a little bit and dump again. Maybe if we're lucky, a double bottom. maybe we bounce here inside this, 105-ish, somewhere down here. If we can make a higher low, it'd be great. It might, let me see here. We might do something like this. But yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to know. It could do anything. We're gonna let it do what it wants to do, and then we go. Then we enter. Right now it's too dangerous. I'm not trying to lose anything today. Had a good win, so I'm not trying to be greedy, and I'm not trying to short here. I'm not trying to long. We're like literally right in the middle of this dump where it started, where it ended. We're right in the middle, so we're in an indecision zone where the market doesn't know where it wants to go, and I'm not going to be a part of it. We're going to wait for it to, if we can reclaim, 120, then we can get some longs in and ride the rest of the way up. Or if we go a little lower, I might try to get in the next order block, 96. Anywhere between 96 and 93 would be a great entry. So that's my bias on that. It was a pretty crazy day. I'd love to see it dump and just come down to 85, honestly. It would just be great. Because then we would really come right back up. I want to see a cycle top. We might be topping now. That might have just been the start of the bear market. You just never know. It's a pretty good dump. That's a big candle. We've seen similar candles back over here, 2021. We came up, came down pretty hard and fast. Next week could do the same thing. Dump right down. We're oh man. Yeah. Love it. Gotta love trading. It's always a learning curve. Literally. Curve. If you're still learning about trading psychology, or even just like the basics, how to read candles, liquidity voids, order blocks, trend lines, resistance and support. I have a free course that teaches you the basics. So even people that are advanced with trading, have been trading for a few years, I've gotten some good feedback on my course, how thorough it is with just the basics. If you want a little more advanced, I do have the one-on-one coaching and the paid course that you can take. That's a little bit more advanced for the psychology side. I'll definitely put the link in the description for that. And I would love to touch base with you on where you're at in your journey and how I can help you with your psychology in trading. It's just a lot of things that you learn over the years. I've been trading for 5 years now, and I've had a lot of painful days, and I've had a lot of joyful days, and same thing with when you're in pain. Sometimes you got to know when to walk away to trade so you can trade another day. And it's the same thing when you have a good day. There's people that shorted from here all the way down, and they had a great day, and they need to stay away from the market today too. Touch some grass, go and let the wind settle in, and come back in a few days. Let the market move. there's always another trade, as I like to say. You know, the game here is to survive. And if you're struggling to survive, then I highly recommend my course. It's not like other courses. It's because I didn't make those other courses and I'm unique. So I like to have a very timeless strategy, and I like to think that I have a very unique perspective that comes from my own experience, and I share honestly and transparently throughout, and I've had a lot of really good feedback, so let me know what you think. I'm excited to hear from you and see you out there, and I have a free Discord that you can join and ask questions anytime. I'm active in there every day. I will answer any questions. We do a weekly, every Sunday we do a 1 to 2 hour free call where you can join and ask any questions about the course, or any marketing questions about, you know, what you think the market's gonna do or what I think it's gonna do. And if you have any questions about trading or any tokens, I specifically just like focus on Bitcoin anyway. So I have other coins that I watch. Oh my god, Sui went to 56 cents today. That is crazy. That's amazing. It literally died and came back to life. Whoo. I bet there's some whales that ate that up. Solana. That's a nice little dump. ETH. Nice little grab there. You know, market did its thing today. It's about to do it again. So I recommend touch some grass, take a shower, eat some food, whatever you can do to not watch the markets, and let everything play out, and go look at the stars, look at the clouds, whatever time of day it is for you there. Definitely give a like and subscribe to this video if you want to see more. Comment down below like how you did today. I'd love to hear about it. I'm here for you. If you ever have any questions, just let me know. I'm all about it. So, love you guys.